Hey, all you action figure enthusiasts out there, JC here with another TNINews video. Now, before we get into the news, I just want to update you on a couple things. So, first of all, being this is the 4th of July weekend here in the United States, I do suspect this will be a fairly light week for news. So, this probably will be the only news video I do this week. Things will start to ramp up next week as we move into San Diego Comic-Con. But again, because it's the holiday and everything, which is on Thursday this year, I do suspect it's going to be fairly light in the way of news this week. But that being said, even though this will probably be my only news video I do this week, I do have some reviews I hope to be getting up this week. I'm still waiting for the arrival of those vintage X-Men Marvel Legend figures coming from Robot Kingdom. They started shipping that wave out with the Storm and Iceman early. They started shipping them out on the 1st. And I am hoping they arrive, if not today, then tomorrow, at which point I will start getting reviews up this week, and hopefully we'll check that out. Probably we'll start with the Storm figure. Now, besides that, I also wanted to just update you guys on the contest that we have going on. So the most recent contest where we give away the $100 store credits to Big Bad Toy Store that we do on Marvelous News and Toy News International. The most recent contest just ended yesterday. We announced the winners yesterday. They've been contacted. They're probably spending their $100 store credits now as we speak. But today we launched 2 brand new contests, same thing, giving away $100 store credits on both Marvelous News and Toy News International. And so if you didn't win the first time or you didn't even bother to try and enter, you've got another opportunity. And I will put a link to both contests, the details for both contests in the video description below. And I do highly recommend you check those out. Okay, so let's get into the news. We do have some more San Diego Comic-Con exclusive reveals. This first one I actually meant to talk about last week, but I just kind of ran out of time in my last video. And it's in regards to Diamond Select Toys. They announced a number of items that they're going to be offering at Comic-Con this year. Now, I'm not going to go over everything they announced because there's, again, quite a list that they put out there. But I will put a link to the story on Toy News International if you want to get all the details and see all the images. But there are 2 items that I wanted to focus in on and let you guys know about in the video today. So the first one is for you Ghostbuster fans. It's a box set. It's called the Spectral Ghostbuster set, and it features the 4 Ghostbusters. The outfits look like some ectoplasma or something on them, and then their skin color is green. I'm not entirely sure why that is. I don't know if they're supposed to be ghosts or if they've been slimed or what. But you get the 4 Ghostbusters, and then you get a pretty cool looking translucent Terror Dog, and then a Stay Puft Marshmallow Man that's not like really super big or anything, but you know, it's kind of a cool looking figure, has a pretty angry expression on his face. And that set is going to cost $120. And then the second one I wanted to talk about today was Star Trek related. So they announced some time ago that they're going to be doing an Enterprise C. They're the first company to do an Enterprise C vehicle / toy in this scale. We've gotten all the other Enterprises, I think, up until this point, but never Enterprise C. But they announced they're doing a regular version that's yet to be solicited, but hopefully with this variant coming out at San Diego, that means the regular version will soon be up for solicitation and soon be released. But with this variant version, it's gold. So the idea behind this, if you're familiar with the Next Generation TV series, you know, and Captain Picard's not ready room, but in the meeting room, it would have all the different models of Enterprise up on the wall, and they were a gold color. So that's what this is supposed to be mimicking. I don't think they pulled it off quite so well because it doesn't really look like it does on the wall. Plus, this is the only one that they've done in this color. So, you know, it'd be one thing if maybe you get the whole set of Enterprises, but as it is, it's just this kind of weird looking gold one. But again, to me, the cool thing about this is hopefully that means the regular version will soon be released. This variant version is going to cost $60 and is limited to 250 pieces. And again, if you want to see all the different exclusives that they announced, then head over to Toy News International and I'll have a link to that story in the video description. Speaking of exclusives, NECA Toys yesterday released a new updated image for their 7-inch scale Batman figure that's going to be offered as a New York Comic Con exclusive. So this is different from the 2 that they're doing at San Diego. This one was the 3rd set that we saw a couple years ago at Toy Fair, and it's going to be packed with with an alien figure that has the Joker colors. So this is Batman in just his traditional blue and gray outfit. Sculpting detail looks really nice. Got a soft goods cape and everything. Now there's going to be a second set offered at New York Comic Con. Many people think that it's going to include a Green Lantern figure and probably a Predator figure, since this set's got the alien figure. But that's not confirmed. When Randy was asked about it, he said that he wasn't revealing that information and that we would have to wait and see. Probably whatever the second set is, it will be on display at San Diego Comic-Con, so we'll probably have more details on that. But I just wanted to show you this new updated image for the Batman figure, and definitely I think it looks pretty good. DC Collectibles looks like they might be doing a line of action figures based on the Batman vs. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle comic book series. It was a crossover series between DC Comics and IDW. There's also been an animated movie based on that. And DC Collectibles, we already know they're doing a Michelangelo figure dressed as Batman as a San Diego Comic-Con exclusive this year. But yesterday they released this teaser image. It shows a Gotham City manhole cover, and you've got that green glow coming out of it. So maybe not action figures with DC Collectibles. It could also be statues or even prop replicas, though being that they're already doing the Michelangelo figure, hopefully it does mean they're going to be doing a line of Batman / Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle figures. I think that would be really cool. I suspect we'll get more details on this at San Diego Comic-Con later this month, so stay tuned for that. And while we're on the subject of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Playmates Toys also this week announced their San Diego Comic-Con exclusive. This will be offered at the Nickelodeon booth, and it's based on the new TV series, the Rise of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. And so it's the Shredder figure. I haven't been following the series. This is the first time I've seen Shredder, but I don't know if he's actually been seen in the cartoon. I assume he has. I doubt they would be showing off a figure of him if we hadn't actually seen him in the cartoon. Looks like a kind of a big robot guy. Apparently the figure is going to be made with some translucent plastic, and it's going to stand almost 7 inches tall. It's going to be pretty articulated. You're also going to get some metallic spray over the translucent armor, which seems kind of cool. And then you get his shredding claw weapon accessories. So this set is going to cost $30. And again, that's going to be available at the Nickelodeon booth at San Diego Comic-Con. In the last news video, I told you about some new Ultimate Overwatch figures coming from Hasbro, the 6-inch figures. So some of these figures for the second wave had started to pop up overseas, but now Hasbro has released some official images for 3 of the figures. So we're getting good looks at the McCree figure, the Zarya figure, and then the Junkrat figure, which we really didn't get a good look at in the previous images that I talked about because we only saw it on the back of the packaging. So this is really our best look at the Junkrat figure, which definitely I think looks pretty cool. Again, as I've said many times, I don't play this game. I'm not super familiar with these characters, but I think that is a cool looking one. And then also I just wanted to share with you this image that popped up again from overseas of 2-packs. These look like, it's hard, it's not close-ups of the 2-packs, but it looks like we're getting some variants of like the McCree figure and such. So they are going to be doing more 2-packs as well, it looks like. Tomasi Nations yesterday released a teaser image or preview image for their Dragon Ball SH Figuarts Jiren figures. So we'd seen this, I think, at one of the conventions overseas, but now we've got this official image, and that is going to be released in January 2020. More details and more figure images should be coming soon, and when that happens, we'll have that up at Toy News International. LEGO today announced 2 new Star Wars sets that they'll be debuting at San Diego Comic-Con, that we're getting our first actual look at them here. So it's the first set, both are based on Star Wars A New Hope. They're Tatooine themed. The first set is 75270, Obi-Wan's hut. That one's going to have 200 pieces. And the second set is titled Luke Skywalker's Land Speeder. That one's going to have 236 pieces. Both sets are going to cost $30 and be released on January 1st, 2020. Okay, and then finally on the Marvel front, I've got some news for you guys on the Marvel Legend front. So first of all, I just want to let you guys know, because this is a holiday weekend, do not expect any kind of Marvel Legend reveals this coming weekend. We've been getting them once a week around the weekend time, but for this week, there's not going to be anything, again, because it's the 4th of July and everything. Next week, we will be getting another one. I'm told it's probably going to be the new role-play Captain America shield, which I don't know exactly what's going to be different about it from the previous one they did. Maybe it's going to be battle damaged, or maybe it's going to be more comic book based. I don't honestly know, but that should be next week's reveal. But for this week, there is nothing coming out. However, we did get some new promotional images for many of the MCU 2-packs that they showed off at Toy Fair back in February. So I do want to share that with you today. So first of all, we've got the set from Captain America, the First Avenger. This comes with the World War II Captain America. He's wearing the leather jacket and the brown pants. You can see his blue shirt with the star underneath the jacket. You get 2 head sculpts for Cap with this one. You get the helmet with the goggles on it and the blue helmet that he wore. He's got a machine gun and a pistol and a knife. And then you get his original triangle shield, which is cool. And then you also get his circular shield that's unpainted. You know, it was silver when Stark first presented it to him, and so and Peggy shot at him with it. So you're getting that one, which is kind of cool. And then the second figure in this set is, for the first time, we're getting Peggy Carter, which again is pretty cool. She's wearing her military outfit from World War II, so face sculpt looks really good on this one. And, you know, that's probably worth getting it alone just to get the Peggy Carter figure. Then we're also getting updated looks for the Thor Ragnarok set. So this is the one with the updated Hela figure and the Scourge figure. So this Hela looks much better than the previous one they did in the single pack. She's got the ability to hold Thor's hammer. I suspect, if you've gotten your hands on the Walmart exclusive Power and Glory Captain America figure, many of you, including myself, have noticed there's that little hole in the front, which when I first was reviewing the figure I thought was just a defect. I have a feeling that maybe it's the same hammer that's included in the set, and that hole is there so Hela can hold the hammer. That's just a guess right now, but we'll have to wait and see. But she has that ability to kind of grab the hammer out of the air, and again, you get the masked and the unmasked head sculpt. She's got a magic wielding effect piece. She's got 2 unmasked heads, so she's got and both look really good. And then you get Scourge. He's got his axe, he's got his machine guns, and again, the head sculpt on that one looks good. And then we've got a couple of images for the upcoming Avengers Infinity War Iron Man and Iron Spider-Man 2-pack. So we're getting the updated version of the Mark 50 Iron Man, done as it probably should have been done originally, with all the accessory pieces. You've got the shield, and you've got the arm cannons, and then you even have the ability to do that cannon that formed behind him when they first started, when Iron Man first started facing off against the Black Order. So that's pretty cool. You also get the regular just kind of effect pieces that you can plug into his hands, and that one appears to have an alternate pair of hands. And then for Spider-Man, they've finally, again, the Spider-Man figure we probably should have gotten originally. You do get the mechanical arms with this one that attach on the back. You get an unmasked head sculpt with this one, which to me, at least based on these images, actually doesn't look as good as the previous one they did. We'll have to see how the final version turns out. You do not get alternate hands. I've seen some of you complaining about that, but overall, I'm pretty happy with both of these figures and the way they look. And then the final set is based on Ant-Man and the Wasp. So this one features, I like how they call it ex-con Lewis, and then the Ghost. So, and the thing to note about the Ghost is it looks like we're going to be getting 2 head sculpts, an unmasked head sculpt and a masked one. And then Lewis is going to come with a miniaturized ant and the miniaturized pin building that's on the little rolly thing. So kind of a cool set there. I'm actually pretty excited about all these, though again, the one I'm looking most forward to is probably the Infinity War set, since I've been wanting a more accurate and better looking Iron Man and Iron Spider-Man for the Marvel Legend line. I like the Captain America set as well. I think that's a pretty cool one. Now, I don't have specific release dates on these yet, but they should be out probably by August time frame. Again, that I don't have an exact release date, but that last time I checked was when these should start hitting is around August. Okay, so that's it for today. Again, hopefully I will be getting up reviews here very soon, maybe as early as tomorrow for the X-Men Vintage Wave with Storm and Iceman, as well as like Cyclops and Patch and the others. But I'll be definitely starting off with probably Storm and then Iceman, and then make my way through the wave from there. Again, it is 4th of July weekend, so if I don't get something up tomorrow, then it probably won't be until after the 4th, which is on Thursday. But hopefully you will check that out. Also, be sure to check out both of those contests that we have going on Toy News International and Marvelous News. Links to those are in the video description below. Like the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, hit the bell notification so you're alerted every time I upload a new video. And of course, you can also follow me on my Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram accounts. I have links to all those in the video description as well. Until next time, guys, have a happy 4th of July if you live here in the United States, and I'll catch you later.